Phillies versus Red Sox last night was insane and weirdly historic. Let's talk about it. After a scoreless first from Luzardo, the Phillies struck fast and early, as against Giolito, who struggles in the first inning, a massive Kyle Schwarber two-run bomb was followed by a Bryce Harper 439-foot nuke for the 350th of his career. And they really weren't done, as the third saw Castellanos go deep to left, before the fourth saw Bryson Stott add a tank of his own in his first game after the birth of his second kid to make it 5-0. The Phillies are gonna cruise to a sweep, right? Well, in the fifth with the bases loaded and 2 outs, Rob Refsnyder popped one up around the plate. However, with Realmuto just not picking it up, it would land behind him, extending the inning and allowing the Sox to add 2 on walks before they jump in front when Romy Gonzalez launched a grand slam to left center. And that 6-5 score held into the 8th, and although 2025 Aroldis Chapman took the mound, the guy who's like one of the best pitchers I've seen at this point, he'd middle a sinker to Realmuto, who got some redemption by tying up the game with a bomb to center. And this later sent us to extras, where despite Story throwing the Sox in front by ripping a double down the line, in the bottom side, Schwarber quickly canceled that out with an RBI knock to right. You see, the key under these extra inning rules is to get 2, and Carlos Narvaez, whose 2 most relevant plays this series were catcher's interferences, got him for the Sox when he tomahawked a 2-run go-ahead bomb to left, which meant in the bottom side, despite a Rojas RBI hit, the Sox were able to salvage this series with a final score of 9-8, which per Opta stats made the Red Sox the first team in history to strike out at least 15 times, give up at least 5 homers, and face a deficit of at least 5 and still win the game.